loves me. Well, good luck, because you got no fucking life, you bitch. You can't go nowhere. You can't do fuck all, darling. So good luck, darling. I hope that sausage is fabulous every fucking night, darling. Because if I want, at least I can go out and get 20 sausages in a night if I wanted, darling. And no one can tell me fuck all the next day. Do you understand? That's the difference. No one's in no relationship. Bollocks. I've got freedom of life, you don't. To all your people that are married, boring life. But you can't wait to try and get a bit on the side.
Hey friends, what's up? Not much really going on except, of course, you know, CASHAPP really showing us what she's made of and what she's been doing in many senses. So there have been several videos I've made over the course of several months showcasing that CASHAPP, of course, is selling herself, literally selling what I will be describing as her, you know, her stuff, her punani. And of course, in these two clips that I have, she blatantly, you know, speaks about selling it, that she could have 20 sausages if she wants. And I believe her. I wholeheartedly believe her that that is extremely possible. Now, do I think she should be doing stuff like this? No, but I'm not in control of another human being, so it doesn't really matter what I want or what I think she should do or she shouldn't do. Literally, CASHAPP, if anything on everything goes to shite, at least she has that to sell, right? And that is literally her thinking, and she is never gonna get away from that. It's fast money. It comes in fast and it goes fast as well, you know, with all the clothes that she's bought. Another thing, the clothes. She's bought so much clothes, so much, hundreds of articles of clothing. Where are these clothes? Is she just throwing them away? Is she just not washing them? What is happening with all these clothes? Because in a couple of months, she could literally fill a whole wardrobe with new clothes, because all she does is buy clothes and more clothes and more clothes, and this is where all the money is going to. So whenever you think CASHAPP is taking £10,000 in a month, that's what's coming in, and she has nothing to show for it. It goes to everything such as clothes, fancy dining, pastries, eating out, maybe a little something up the nose, who knows, maybe allegedly, supposedly, and a multitude of other things. And I have my own, you know, opinions on this. You've heard me say and talk about this. Like, this is non-sustainable. You can't keep spending up to £10,000 in a month, just blow it and then think you just could get more. But that is her exact thinking, that she can go out there, or come online rather, and get more.
Okay, so can you grab your laptop from there? Thank you.
I think, let's see. Can we have a quick chat? Is that okay?
Right, they've done something to the sky outside. They're killing us. Slowly but surely they're doing it. They're shining lights that our eyes can't adapt to. I'm like a robot. They're shining lights outside that our eyes can't adapt to. Zara, thank you, darling. Even this, I'm tripping just sitting in front of the window. I'm just wondering what's going on, darling. Oh my gosh.
The other thing is that I guess she doesn't like marriage. And, you know, she thinks it's a waste of time, which there is a growing number of people that actually do think that. They think that marriage is a waste of time. But I think what they truly do think is maybe it's the divorce that is scary. And it should be pretty scary because there's a saying that goes around there, you know, men don't fear the marriage, it's the divorce that they fear. Something along those lines, like men love marriage but they fear the divorce. I've heard that before. And there's a lot of merits to marriage, like you're cohabitating with somebody that, you know, you love. But that's the problem, right? I think social media has kind of destroyed a lot of aspects of society, making certain things seem normalized when they shouldn't, such as cheating, having, you know, multiple partners on the go, when there are consequences to that, such as, you know, children out of wedlock, people who you really shouldn't be having kids with, but you're having kids with them because, you know, social media is, you know, really engaging and reinforcing a culture of, you know, hooking up with people, one night stands, two night stands, three night stands, etc., 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 summer flings, spring trysts, etc., etc., etc. But there are a lot of merits to being in a marriage, and I will never dispute that because my mindset, my thinking is that I do things for the betterment of my own family. So we can get into that kind of conversation. It can be very long-winded. I'd love to hear people's opinions on that. But it's funny how, or I shouldn't say funny, it's interesting how she has her perspective on marriage, that it's a waste of time, and then women get locked down and don't go anywhere. There's tons of ladies and men in marriages that love each other, that want to spend the rest of their lives together, that want to spend as much time together, may or may not have children. They fly around the world, they go on vacations, they respect each other. That's the thing. You gotta find a person who's serious about being in a relationship, who's serious about, you know, pulling their weight in said relationship, and, you know, being a responsible adult. And when you find that, and that person does care for you, does love you, then marriage is an amazing thing. Anyways, I'm out of here. People, smash that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Peace.